The nation's largest drugstore chain, Walgreens, I was there yesterday. Well, apparently Walgreens is the latest company to consider shifting its headquarters overseas due to the United States' high corporate tax structure.
Big companies are feeling due to a major tax loophole, and the president has some pretty harsh words for them.
A small but growing group of big corporations are fleeing the country to get out of paying taxes. They're keeping most of their business inside the United States, but they're basically renouncing their citizenship and declaring that they're based someplace else just to avoid paying their fair share.
That's the president's big address over the weekend. Here to explain is the host of Varney & Company, Stuart Varney. Stuart, unpatriotic companies leaving the country, what are they thinking?
Okay. The president, I think, is setting up business, setting up the Republicans so that in the election in November he can say, look at those people. They're taking their money overseas, they're unpatriotic, they're not doing the right thing, they're not paying their fair share. It's a setup so that the president can look very good come the November elections.
Right.
There's numerous corporations who want to leave America, put their headquarters, couple of jobs overseas so that they can take advantage of lower tax rates over there compared to the sky-high rates over here. Now, the president wants to put a fence around America, stop anybody leaving. That's what he wants to do. Instead of encouraging them to stay.
Or getting on Congress and say lower the corporate tax rate.
Incentivize staying
here.
But
he does not negotiate with Congress. He doesn't deal with Congress. He doesn't have friends on the other side of the aisle with whom he could get together and structure some kind of a deal. But the worst result of all of this is that we've got $2.1 trillion of American corporate profits which are going to stay over there. Because if they come back over here, they lose 35% to the federal government. So it stays there. It doesn't do us any good here.
Let me put up a graphic. Let me show you, ladies and gentlemen, where businesses are not putting their money. They're not putting them in the UAE. Their tax rate is 55%. Here in the United States, we're at 40. Japan's 35, along with Angola and Argentina. Well, let me show you one other graphic that shows you recent big companies that have moved from the United States. Bausch & Lomb has gone to Canada. Jim Beam has gone to Japan. And Chiquita Banana is in Ireland.
And Walgreens is about to leave to go to Europe.
They buy a smaller company in order to move their headquarters there.
But instead of admitting that the environment here to maintain business at profit in the United States is bad, the president then is blaming companies for doing what they need to do.
He's saying, stay here, pay up. Pay your fair share. That's what he's saying. Now, would you allow, for example, a company in Illinois to move to Texas to take advantage of lower taxes?
Absolutely.
Of course we do. So why don't we allow corporations to take advantage of low taxes?
And the whole thing, what is the goal of the corporation? To maximize profits and revenue for the investors and the shareholders.
To do that.
Absolutely. So that's capitalism. I know how you feel about it. Varney & Company, 11 to 1.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I'll be there.
Thanks, Stuart. We'll be
better
watching.
be.